Hi everyone. Yes, today is a special day, and I want to just update you about the outcome of the interview. I'm not sure you might have watched the previous video I uploaded about me preparing for an interview, a senior Django interview, where it took place that same day around 12 noon, and the interview was smooth and it went well. Yes, this is what I got after 3 or 4 days of the interview. So this is good news. I'm so happy to share this opportunity. I'm so happy to share this news to you guys out there that are watching my video. And in today's video, I want to tell you guys how the interview went and what are the experiences, what are the things I learned on the interview, what are the experiences, or what are the things I want to share with what I faced that day. So that is what I want to share in this video is about the expectation of what I was expecting before the interview took place and what I got. Like what I want to do today is just to share my expectation versus the reality of what really happened that day. Yeah, during the interview. So I'll start with the expectation. I was expecting obviously the thinker interview regarding the senior Django role, and my expectation was something like I'll be asked about thinker questions, thinker challenge, solve coding problems, go on a real time live coding session where I'll be told to work on the problem and solve it at that moment. But I wasn't asked those kind of stuff. It's what I got. What later become a reality is below what I got. So what I later become a reality was below what I was expecting. Let me put it that way. So yes, I let me just start and tell you guys how it went. So when we started the word interview session, I was asked to introduce myself, which is just a common question an interviewer will ask ask somebody that he or she is interviewed. So I have to introduce myself. When I'm done with introduction, asked to I was asked some random questions about where do I see myself in the next 3 or 4 years from now. Yes, I answered because obviously those are the common questions you'll be expecting. So I'm just telling you guys how the experience went and how the interview also went through, because I was kind of like nervous to some point. I was kind of like what was all this for? But yeah, it went well, and I yes, I was asked where do I see myself from the next 3 or 4 years from now. I answered, and yes, I was also asked what are my values, what are my core values, because obviously before you could get into any company, that tech company or not tech company nowadays, because obviously not tech companies, we also have a technical department or a tech department and IT department in the what in their in their company. So I was asked, I was asked, what's it called? I was asked, what are my core values? So I answered the question, because obviously companies that want to employ you want to check if their what core values resonate with your own personal core values. So I mentioned some core values that I'm okay with, that I'm always passionate. I'm a passionate person. I'm a person that I'm an hardworking person, so to say. And I can't remember the other thing I mentioned, but the interview really went well, and it after because I noticed this interview was categorized, was staged into two sessions. The first session was where I was asked all these random oral question, and second part was where I was asked the technical question. So the oral question went really well and very smooth. So it's good to where the technical question will be asked. I was asked some questions about what's it called Docker. I was asked some questions about creating a Django channels, creating all this. They are just normal oral questions. I was asked some questions related to AWS too, because obviously there will be a point where you might want to use AWS in your Django project or your Django services you're building, you're deploying. So it might be the aspect of the storage services, which is the S3 of AWS, might be the cloud front where you have to NS, or you deploy your web app platforms, or might be the EC2 EC2 part of AWS, because that is where you deploy your Django APIs, Django web services for users to make use of, for users to connect it to from their web client. So all these questions I was asked. So it was almost around 30 questions, oral questions, 30 technical questions I was asked that day. Yeah, it was cool. It went well, and I'm so happy, so excited that I got the offer. So I this is just to tell you what I was expecting and what I really got, what I really experienced that day. So that's just how the interview went, and yes, I'm so happy I got the offer. So what really got me amazed or surprised or happy about the offer was that it's just a remote role. So I just want to make a disclaimer here, a special disclaimer here for tech techies in the country, in Nigeria, either Lagos or not within Lagos. It's always good when you get a remote role, but I'm always seeing that mindset of, okay, if I think I have seen this mindset of, okay, if I want to get a remote role now in the country, it will always be from outside. There are still some technical companies, there are still some tech companies that are offering remote IT roles in the country now. It might not be all these big tech giants like Microsoft, Google, all these big names in the world, in the industry. It might be some middle class or some low class companies that are offering a remote tech roles. So that's just those are the things that I want to share for today. So if you have any question about any part of the interview that I've mentioned, that I've talked about today in this video, you can just drop your question in the comment section below and I'll answer your questions. Thank you guys for watching to this point. It's really a pleasure making this video, to show you guys, to tell you guys about my experience on the interview and how I got the role. And I'm also open for I also want to make this known to everybody watching this video, because I'm also open to any other offer that is coming up, or that you might want to refer me to. So it's always a good thing to get like 4 or 5 remote roles that you'll be working on as a tech is in the country. So thank you guys for watching to this point, and I want you to like this video and share this video with your tech friends, with someone that is learning coding, or with your tech friend that is passionate about tech. So it's always a pleasure to do this video, to make this kind of video for you guys. Yeah, I want you to like this video and subscribe for more videos like this if you haven't subscribed. Thanks so much for watching to this point, and bye for now.